great! That was fair! Now, Dellers, let's show them how we do it in the Dell. Clear your lungs and sing out!
The farmer's in the dell, the farmer's in the dell. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer's in the dell.
Cinderella's in the dell. Rapunzel's in the dell.
Hi-ho the dairy-o.
Snow White is in the dell.
Queen of Hearts is in the dell.
The Mad Hatter's in the dell.
Hi-ho the dairy-o.
Mary's in the dell.
Mr. Jumbo's in the dell.
Red Riding Hood's in the Dell.
Hi-ho the dairy-o.
Goldilocks is in the dell.
Simple Simon's in the dell.
Tinkerbell is in the dell.
Hi-ho the dairy-o.
Jack is in the dell.
Hi-ho the dairy-o.
And Minnie's in the dell.
Hi-ho the dairy-o. We're all in the dell.
Once upon a time, on a busy city street, there was a very special place. Once the residents of that special place had dwelt in palaces, and cottages in the woods, and towers, and even rabbit holes. Now in their golden years, they found comfort and companionship in this special place. Now they lived happily ever after, or so they thought.
Hey, Simon, are you aware that you've already read that book before?
Yes, I like this book. The World According to Garp. It always ends the same. Simple.
Well, I guess that's why they call you Simple Simon. You like to keep it simple.
Yeah, I'm just an uncomplicated guy. And speaking of uncomplicated, Jack, why do you carry those jelly beans around?
These, well, doctor's orders. I was told to eat more fruits and vegetables. These are perfect. Beans and fruit flavors. All fee-fi-fo fruit flavors, and I got them all.
Oh, yeah, I see. Jack, I can't find my hearing aid batteries. Have you seen them?
No, not here.
I don't mean to complain, but Tinkerbell, why must you always chime along when I'm talking? You see, that's exactly what I mean. You're such a ding-a-ling. Oh, if I could afford it, I'd get a single room. With you, it's just hell's bells.
Hey, Red, why so glum? Goldie been moving your craft stuff again?
If only. I just finished another attempt at teaching yoga to the group.
Oh, so sorry I missed that.
I tried teaching them the downward dog. It looked more like the drowned dog. All they ever want to do is the child's pose.
Is that the one where you look like you're napping?
Except they are. Napping, that is. I have got to get out of here. I really want to sell handmade baskets on Etsy, but getting the money for materials is hard.
I might be able to help you.
How?
Well, I happen to know that Paradise Parking plans to buy this place.
For what?
What do you think? You can't expect someone who mistook a wolf for her grandmother to be too swift.
I get it, to park cars. But what does that have to do with my basket making?
There is a rumor that this place is an historic site.
The plumbing is, that's for sure.
Well, it seems that somewhere there is a certificate that proves that.
And I still don't see a connection.
Buildings that have been designated a historic landmark have to be left as is. What good is this building to a parking lot company?
Oh.
Paradise is giving me quite a bundle to find that certificate and destroy it. Enough money for me to leave this place and start a free-range chicken farm. I've been looking for that certificate, but I could use some help. How does a 90-10 cut sound?
Yeah, it sounds like chicken feed. Okay, deal. You've got a plan?
The premises must be totally vacated by June the 1st, 2021. If not, the Paradise Parking Company will be forced to call on law enforcement to have the residents removed and the belongings placed in storage. Can you believe it? I hold a BS in senior living and an MA in gerontology and mind you, a PhD in social phenology. And I only have 24 hours to tell them. And I don't know how to do it. The Queen of Hearts is shouting, "Off with her head!" And Rapunzel is boozing it up in bed. Simon, so simple, won't utter a word. And the Mad Hatter's cat, utterly absurd, as are Red Riding Hood's activities galore. How does she expect those elders to do yoga on the floor? Was I made to wither away, administering day by day? I could have been a scientist, a star, a model, a novelist. Instead, I'm the Dell as my home, managing irritable bowel syndrome. Snow White and her apples are out of control, and Cinderella's glass slippers are taking their toll. Humpty Dumpty is cracked in the head, and Jack and his beans, they fill me with dread. Mary's as contrary as one might expect, and when things go missing, Goldilocks is suspect. And now I must tell them that they have to go. The Dell's been sold to some so-and-so. Pack up their bags, and where will they turn? Who will take care of them? I'd like to learn. Instead, from the Dell I must roam, managing, who knows, what place to call home.
I don't mean to complain, but several things seem to have grown legs and walked away. My prize ranunculus, for instance, is missing again.
Someone left the front door ajar this morning.
My red Sharpei turned up in the cook's beef stew.
My brand new palette dent is close to being spent.
My new week's got a radically different do.
I can't find the Cheshire's morning kipper.
My porridge bowl is empty as my brain.
There's oatmeal smudge all over my glass slipper.
Goldilocks is at it again. Someone's mussed the covers on the Queen's bed. Someone's invaded her domain. Someone's going to dread the way they lost her head. Goldilocks is at it again. She's always disturbing the little we have. Whenever she forgets her pills, this ever-recurring habit she has always gives me the chills.
Here at the Dell, we all get our fair share. But if someone upsets the order, beware. Don't open that window or sit in my chair.
Or bring home a bear.
Just gets in our hair.
You bet your boots and your best underwear. Goldilocks is the cause.
She freely breaks all the unwritten laws.
She moves it here, she moves it there, she moves it almost anywhere.
Goldilocks must stop rearranging all our lives.
This constant disruption is giving me hives.
Someone's moved the pie left by the pie man.
Someone's chasing my little red hand.
Someone has been getting high, man.
Goldilocks.
I know that it's short.
Goldilocks is at it again.
Well, Goldilocks may be their biggest problem now, but just wait.
The clock is ticking.
Well, there's nothing for it but just to tell them. After all, I've had to tell them hard truths before. Well, like when I had to tell them when Jill broke her hip, when she tumbled after Jack and she wouldn't be coming back. Or when Rumpelstiltskin was hauled away for that gold in the flax scheme. There they are in the activities room, lined up for the free podiatrist visit. Well, soon there won't be anybody to foot that bill. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I have an important announcement. Thank you, Mr. Blue Boy. I have news that will affect all of you.
The lima beans in the stew aren't organic?
You're feeding us non-organic vegetables? I want a refund.
Lima beans alone are worth a giant refund.
I like lima beans. They're good for you.
Please, it's not about food. And lima beans are nutritious.
I know. We're gonna see the complete season of the Housewives of Sebastopol.
I want hoarders.
Please, let me finish. Oh, thank you, Mr. Blue Boy, yes. First, I don't want any of you to worry. Everyone will be taken care of.
First thing they always say when it's bad news.
I'm sorry, but the trip to Walgreens has been canceled. You will all need to spend the afternoon in your rooms packing.
Are we going on an overnight outing? Can someone help me with my litter box?
Well, not exactly an outing. You see, The property has been sold for a parking lot for the new apartment across the street.
That's terrible.
There's more, isn't there?
Well, yes. We all have to be out of here in 48 hours. Or maybe it's 24 hours. I don't remember, but whatever it is, it's soon. I waited to tell you because I kept hoping something would come along and save us.
You mean like a prince?
Or a fairy godmother?
Or a March hare?
No fairy tale ending, huh?
I'm afraid not.
What? Oh, no. Well, I don't want to complain, but I just don't see how I'm going to transplant all of my ranunculus and silver bells and campanulas in that amount of time.
How dare you bring up your horrid little garden at the time like this? Off with her head!
Well, I'm not complaining, but Your Majesty, will you kindly keep your royal trap shut?
Now, let's all go sit down to tea. Have a cuppa and chill, everyone. Oh, the jaws that bite, the claws that snatch. Beware the frumious bandersnatch. Oh, let's not declare war on the wrong party. The Tories are to blame after all. Only they showed some common human decency. Let's all at least be kind to one another. Maybe we could accomplish something.
Stop trying to make sense, you fool.
I don't mean to complain, but this tea is rather greasy. I don't like to show disdain, but your coat is greasy too. Though I'm sure you'll be forgiven by Saint Francis of Assisi. You let your invisible Cheshire cat trample my tulips, who knew? I don't like to complain, but dear sir, this cream is lumpy. Is the sugar made from cane, or beet, or substitute? The soggy sandwiches from Sunday simply make me feel grumpy. And is this cake, or is it heel of some old Gucci hiking boot? I don't mean to, want to, like to. I almost never complain. But when I'm forced to, need to, bleed to, I simply must explain, show my pain, go insane. Still I almost never complain.
Do you have any fresh? I mean, I don't mean to complain, but this tea is a little, it's almost lumpy. It's kind of, but it doesn't taste good.
Show some hospitality. Treat your guests with grace. Cultivate your personality to fit any time and place. My mercurial personality can adapt to any situation. Tell me, Your Highness, how is a raven like a writing desk? That should keep you busy, you naughty girl. Now, where was I?
Guards! Off with his head!
Take this head instead. Tea time is dandy when you observe the rules. Don't sneak in brandy. Don't try to fool the fools. With bread and butter, never forget the jam. Speak empathy and in epigram. All together now. Tea time is dandy when you observe the rules. Don't sneak in brandy. Don't try to fool the fools. With bread and butter, never forget the jam. Speak empathy and in epigram. And remember, empathy. Try to locate yourself in your opponent. Clean cup. Don't be neglectful. Be true to spread the fun. Be retrospectful. Think what you might have done. When queens and gardeners paint all the roses red. Don't point it out or you lose your head. Cheshire not now. Amscray, you rascal.
Is that damn cat in here? I told you I was allergic to felines. Off with his head!
Here.
There's nothing there.
Of course there is. Cheshire takes off his head many times a day, plays with it like a ball of yarn. Or tea.
Oh.
Baking, their delectable smell bring back recollections of things I knew well, of castles and queens and dwarfs in the wood. My memories of home always make me feel good. The younger Snow White and my rescue from evil in my innocence. It may now need a sequel. I'm scared I'll be pushed out with nowhere to go. Please don't let that happen to poor little Snow. Time at the Dell in my elderly years, little and abruptly, and awaken new fears. It's been so peaceful amongst fairy tale friends. To be torn apart now's not where this tale ends. Queen, the Mad Hatter, Cinderella and Jack, Rapunzel and Goldilocks, what a throwback. Oh, don't sell the Dell, it's a well-hidden jewel. To cast us all out would be monstrously cruel. Don't sell the Dell.
Don't let them get to you, Snow.
Why don't we all get together? I mean, like small strands of hair become strong when made into a braid. I mean, together we can make a plan and save our home.
They are tearing down our space. We will make a legal case. It's a corporate disgrace. It's their fault. Yes, we're gonna call a halt to this terrible assault. We will never be replaced by asphalt.
This is our home.
This is our home. We know we've vowed that building firm and go to hell. We won't be moved. We won't be moved. We're gonna fight. We will take this rebel wrong and then we're gonna get it. Gonna get it. Gonna get it right. They will definitely not change us to a parking lot, for their word is diddly squat. We say halt. Since we're gonna stir the pot, we will hang on to our lot, and we'll never, 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 never lose our spot to asphalt.
Okay, everybody, you've had your chance to think. You've had your chicken fingers, you've had your lime jello. Now it's time to get to work. Somebody wake up, Simon.
Oh.
Well, we're a clever group. We've confronted trolls and witches and wicked stepmothers, wolves and giants and poison fruit, even falls from walls. So this should be, excuse me, Simon, simple. Okay, kids, what are we going to do? How are we going to save the Dell?
I'll auction my flamingo clubs.
Sell locks.
And bagels.
Sell pies with kisses.
Souffle lessons.
A dating service.
We'll offer Mr. Jumbo and Simon and Jack for starters.
What? You're going to offer me up as some kind of a commodity for the stock market?
Jack, you know what I love about you?
My blue suede shoes.
No, silly. But they are magnificent. Remember when I went to the dentist to have my crown restored and you gave me that ride?
I was nothing.
Well, it was so romantic. And you waited for me even though we had to get back before the stroke of 12.
Had to be back for lunch. It was Tuscan White Bean Day.
Yeah, and when I ran up to get in line, my slipper fell off and you picked it up and you gave it back to me. You took my breath away.
I think I've left my door unlocked. I don't want to lose any more jelly beans. Goldilocks is at it again.
Oh, hi-ho, Jack.
Oh, Snow, you're looking better.
Yes, thank you. The Mad Hatter lent me the hookah he got from the caterpillar. Would you like to try a strudel? Oh, Jack, Red Riding Hood was right.
What?
What great teeth you have. Are they real?
Well, most of them. You know, if it wasn't for modern dentistry, I would look like old jack-o'-lantern.
Could you take a bite of an apple?
Sure. Why?
Then you can be my prince. Oh, Jack, my dearest. Oh.
You know, I think I left my door unlocked. And you know, I don't want to lose any more jelly beans. Goldilocks is at it again.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Hello, how you doing?
How is lunch?
The usual.
I have something for you.
Yikes! What is it?
A lock of my hair.
I thought it was a mouse.
Ha ha! And when I first met you, you knocked me off my feet.
No, I didn't.
I mean that
figuratively? Why, if you knocked me off my feet, why, it wouldn't be very romantic, would it?
No, it would be a lawsuit.
Good one. I'll drink to that. Oh, Jack, darling, you can keep the lock of my hair next to your heart.
I've got to check my door. I think I left it unlocked. You know, I've been losing a lot of jelly beans lately. Goldilocks is at it again.
I know he's got lots of faults,
And he hasn't got a penny.
but what he's got to offer me
Is certainly more than plenty.
He's the apple of my eye. I could love him till I die. He's the frosting on my cake. What a husband he would make.
Well, he's had some heart attacks, maybe 2 or 3. Although there's not much left of him, it's enough for me.
He's the apple of my eye. I could love him till I die.
Though there's many things he lacks,
What he's got left is all Jack's.
well, he's inconsiderate and grouchy as a bear. But he's my kind of guy because he's still got hair.
He's the apple of my eye. I could love him till I die.
Though there's many things he lacks,
What he's got left is all Jack's. Though he's no wit or superstar, he's my guy 'cause he can drive his car. Though his business came to grief, he's my guy 'cause he has still got most of his teeth. He's the apple of my eye. I could love him till I die. Though there's many things he lacks, what he's got left is all Jack's.
What about those 3 artworks in your room? You could sell those.
Nah, they're just prints.
You have the prince in your room?
No, prints.
You have more than one prince in your room?
Yes, I have 3. One's French.
Oh, Rapunzel, Snow White, Cinderella, it's someday and your prince has come.
We'll just sell tickets to this conversation.
I'll just sell my collection of matchbook.
I'll sell my collection of Little Boy Blue's old 78. I've saved them all.
Gardening advice.
Sell fairy dust on the Home Shopping Network.
My, what big ideas you all have.
Yes, sure. We'll give psychic readings.
I don't like to complain, but this is not going to raise nearly enough money.
I hate to say it, Mary, but you're right. Saving the Dell is just a fairy tale.
Well, on the good side, the city does need more parking.
You mean we're going to be replaced by Chrysler, Toyotas, Lexuses?
no, darling. You'll be replaced by an old Volkswagen bus.
You make me mad!
But of course I blame you with all your antics. Disappearing just when... and then suddenly appearing in, if I may say so, tastelessly suggestive postures. You think you're clever and cute. But what would she say? She was happy keeping house for that puddle of dwarfs and singing about it. Just because Miss Never Quite Right finds you charming. You think that puts a period to your plot? Oh, come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjuste calou calais. Yes, I do adore you. In the night when my eyes are closed and resting still, and you're cuddled on my neck, so warm and resting till the dawning of a new day, and my heavy hat is far away. Yes, I do adore you. I don't care if they put up a big parking lot. We are gypsies contented with the things we've got. We will live until we die, or as time goes whizzing by, we will simply turn back the clock. Oh, I believe it's tea time and they're calling me.
Goldilocks, Goldilocks, I put things in the right place. This goes there, this goes where? Where is my warm and bright place? Everything I do must be just right. That makes choices tricky. Goldilocks, Goldilocks, could it be I'm too picky?
When they close the show, where do I go? Looks like we're through, I don't know what to do.
I'll apply for a tiny house
At Home Depot Garden, I'll find a rich spouse. Isolated in a tower, lacking any kind of power. I was always so alone until the Dell became my home. No more Dell, it's a shame. Greedy folks are all to blame, but there's always hair to do. I won't give up, I'll see it through. Living up to my own name, Rapunzel brings the golden grain. No mourning for what cannot be. Moving forward makes me feel free.
When they close the show, where do I go? Looks like we're through, I don't know what to do. A free-range organic hen house in Petaluma.
My cat knows an opium den with a free bed.
Hoping and wishing, wishing so hard, hard as all the wishes in the world wish together. Change the poor serving girl to royalty. If I hope highly and I wish very hard, even though I've taken all the storm I can weather, will the fates favor me out of loyalty? Is it wrong to hope and dream? Is wanting to win a sin? Should I face reality or fly in the face of normality? Something must be done, an action must be taken. But is it a sin to start wishing again? Can we make our magic real? We can.
When they close the show, where do I go? Looks like we're through, I don't know what to do. Back to working at Head Start again. I'll go on Oprah and raise some cane. Or maybe just deal cards at the Palace Casino on the Jersey Shore.
Once upon a time, I had a big pot of gold. I could have purchased Apple or maybe IBM or maybe bonds and T-bills. But what did I do? What did I do? What did I do instead? I put it all in BAN. Confused? I'll tell you what I mean. I purchased Tech Elemental Analytical Network. Tech Elemental Analytical Network. Tech Elemental Analytical Network. Why, oh why did I buy the beanstalk? The B-E-A-N, beanstalk. Why, oh why'd I buy the beanstalk? I had a cow, a wonderful cow, Bossy, and where is she now? That stock is worth nothing today. I was ruined, and that's why I'm in this dump. There's a spare room in my Sunsky home in Vale. There's a spare room in
my sunski home, and there, living in my sunski home, would be hell. Why, oh why'd I buy the beanstalk? The D-A-M beanstalk. Why, oh why'd I buy the beanstalk?
When they close the show, where do I go? Looks like we're through, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, what to do.
Hey, you all sound a little depressed today.
Well, Simon, what's your plan? Where will you be going tomorrow?
What are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, Simon. I mean, I don't want to complain, but indeed.
Careful. I might say, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, indeed.
You know, I've been here the longest.
I suppose you think that gives you rank over me.
No, but it does mean I know something about the Dell that you don't.
You mean there's something that she doesn't know?
This is an official historic building.
Now, Simon, are you sure? Do you really remember back that far now?
I can't remember the movie star's name, or why I get letters with prizes to claim. Phone calls announcing my warranty's expired. The stuff on my computer has to be rewired. Banks tell me to plan now before I'm retired. Seems like a silly game. There's every convenience, things that amaze. Then why isn't life more carefree? There's a lot to be said about the good old days when things were simple like me. They stuff your noggin with technical matter that I won't retain, cause my poor brain might shatter. Most memories linger from far in the past. The good parts always hang on, they're the ones that last. Cause old folks remember whenever they're asked, and you can't stop this chatter. There's every convenience, things that amaze. So why isn't life more carefree? There's a lot to be said about the good old days when things were simple like me.
There's even a certificate dated in 1889 from the American Historic Preservation Society.
What makes it historically important? What's the big deal?
Famous storytellers used to summer here often in the 1800s, like Hans Christian Andersen, the Brothers Grimm, Mary Shelley, Aesop, Mother Goose, you know, all the biggies.
Aesop? Oh. I don't believe you. I want to see the certificate. Seeing is believing.
I saw it only yesterday. It was someplace where we go all the time.
The dessert table.
The bathroom.
The clearing in the garden.
The ladies' room.
The rose bushes.
The powder room.
The office to complain.
The restroom.
The deli.
The elevator.
The TV room to watch Family Feud.
I know, Rapunzel's room. I go to everybody's room, but I like Rapunzel's the best.
All right. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Mirror, mirror on the wall, how do we save the Dell once and for all?
What are you looking at? Are you so fascinating you can't take your eyes off the mirror?
It's not me. It's someone else.
Same old queen I've been living with for years. You need a drink.
It's not a normal mirror. It's magical.
Since when has the Queen of Hearts had a magic mirror? That's Snow White's territory. Although I think I remember something about a looking glass somewhere.
That's the Red Queen and the White Queen's domain. I'm just the Queen of Hearts. I traded Snow White for it. My apple tart recipe. Oh, don't tell anybody. I asked the magic mirror many years ago if you can help me keep my temper. Kindly tell me how so. As I looked in the mirror, I saw someone like me, so full of such serenity, I knew it couldn't be. But the mirror shows what lies inside you. The mirror doesn't hide like I do. Though full of rage and confusion at times, the mirror reflects my calmer climb. I know the mirror will make me see the magic in the mirror is me.
Let me look. Oh, yeah. Nothing but the regular old me.
Ask it something. Ask it how to save the Dell. And make it rhyme. That's important.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, can you save the Dell, one and all?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing all of us. How can that be? The mirror shows what lies inside us. It seems it's trying to help and guide us. We're all together and searching around, working as one until it's found. The mirror shows I can do it thus. The magic in the mirror is us.
The mirror shows what lies inside you. The mirror tries to help and guide you. Put aside your harsh identity. You'll get a vision of what you can be. The mirror shows what we're capable of. The magic in the mirror, it couldn't be clearer. The magic in the mirror
I'm going up to the roof to look.
Well, I'm going to the attic.
Meet you there, Jumbo.
Under the cockle shells and silver bells. Better not be in my compost.
I'm going to the bathroom.
We're looking in the bathroom?
No, I'm going to the bathroom.
To the games closet.
The dessert table.
To the deli pantry.
Under the rugs, under the beds.
I'll be at my table in the garden.
To my room and take a nap. Call me when you find it.
Wait, Simon, what's it look like?
It's got a fancy wide frame.
Remember, if you want to really sell baskets on Etsy,
Pretend to search while you follow Jack. I've already got Snow and Goldilocks to track. Can't afford to be stressed. I'm beginning to crack. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. I can be clever. I can be rough. Make people fear me because I look tough. I can be strong, rotten and cruel. Laugh at the misfortunes of some poor old fool. But that's just the outside. I want folks to follow. I could easily crack open and show that I'm hollow. There's nothing inside me to back up my boast. And if my egg cozy didn't cover the hole on top, I'd be toast. I'm just a bit nervous. I walk on thin ice, but I really can't show it to be precise. I would blow it, they would know it, that I'm deceiving them all. And I'd have yet another, big fall.
Of all the folks here who would suspect her, she never flout or sell us out, our little activities director. How well I pulled that eye covering wool. I'll pull this off. I'm a cat, that's too bad. I'll pull this off. They don't suspect me, 'cause they expect me to be like their devoted daughter. But I'm leading the lambs, leading the lambs, leading the lambs to their slaughter.
Can you see yourself holding it? That piece of paper that will save the Dell. Can you see yourself here next week, next month, next year? That's swell. I am holding it in my hand. I am holding it in my hand. The Dell is saved, and I'm feeling grand. The Dell is saved, and I'm feeling grand.
And can you see us working all together? Each one has a certain role to perform. Form a big circle and concentrate in concert. Let our thoughts combine into a big brain
what we must find.
We'll see what we must find. We'll never sell the dear old Dell. We will track that black to the gates of hell. We will never sell the dear old Dell. 'Cause the asphalt asphalt we shall repel.
I'll pull this off.
I can be rough.
Dear old Dell.
I can look tough.
I'll pull this off.
Rotten and true. Laugh at the misfortune of some poor old
Who
fool.
would suspect her? The activities director.
I could easily crack
leading
open
the
and
lambs to the
show that
slaughter.
I'm
The
hollow.
asphalt
Then I
shall
will be
be
toast.
the asphalt
Then
we
I
shall be toast.
Did you hear that? That bell means it's time for tea. You all need a break.
No, we can't stop now. We have to find that certificate.
Now it will be wherever it is.
Yes, and you need your rest and tea. Hydration is so important.
Exactly. Yes, you go on, and I'll join you later, and I'll just keep looking.
Where is it? Where is it? It was a gift from the March Hare. He was apologizing for always being late. Tick-tock, tick-tock. You should all stop what you're doing and go search for my tea tray. It's very precious. I don't want to lose it.
Well, not now. We have other things to do. Not now. No, not now.
I have something in my room I know you can use. I've been looking for the perfect place for it.
What is it? I don't know. Do you think? Oh, well, I don't know. I mean,
Look what I found! And this is the perfect place for it.
Oh, wonderful.
Here, dear. Why don't you just sit and have your tea and I'll read it? We got it.
How very rude to leave before you finished your tea, which I have already poured.
Here, have some more.
Stop! Where are you two going?
I'm going to my acupuncturist.
You're not going anywhere with that certificate. Stop! Don't let him scramble away.
Who's going to stop me?
Off with their heads!
Curses! Boiled again.
The yoke's on you, Jumbo. You're on your own now.
Now we can get to the core of it.
See? I told you everything would be all right.
Good old Simon. You are so wise.
Oh, Mr. Jumbo. Oh, dear.
Off with his head!
Ha ha, I see the case is finally cracked.
Make him into eggnog.
I feel like making a giant souffle.
Look out for the giant egg roll. So, now what are we going to do with the little red hoodster?
The little dear.
Off with the head! And no trial.
Haul her off to Hoodster Rehab. Teach her proper table manners. Make her watch PBS pledge breaks forever.
No, I know where she belongs.
In the stock. Clean the litter box.
Have her sweep the whole Dell every day.
Diet of fava beans.
Tell her grandmother. Bad hair year.
Rub pie in her face.
Mud pie.
Spend the rest of her life in the yoga tree pose.
Make her sweep up after all the ha-ha meetings. That's Hoods and Hoodsters Anonymous. That's the proper place for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, Tinkerbell, will you sound your bell, please?
Must be 5 o'clock. Time to eat.
No, Simon, not yet. Maybe, Mr. Blue Boy, would you blow your horn? Thank you, Mr. Blue Boy, for that very lovely rendition of, well, it was indeed very, very lovely. Well, it is my great pleasure, my extreme pleasure. Oh, may I say, even beyond my pleasure.
For heaven's sakes, just get on with it.
To present her honor, our mayor, the esteemed, the beloved, the... Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm so honored. I'm so... Oh, Without further ado, the leader of our beloved city, our beloved mayor, the Honorable.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. Can I tell you how honored I am to be here?
Will dinner be late?
I don't mean to complain, but I didn't vote for you.
Now, hereby it be proclaimed by me, your much esteemed mayor, that whereas the domicile for elder lovers of life, commonly known as the Dell, have been recognized by the American Scenic and Historic Preservation Society as a permanent landmark in our fair city. And whereas the residents of the Dell have displayed fortitude, foresight, and feistiness in rescuing their residents from the hands of various vicious villains. And whereas the residents of the Dell, through their adventures, have given positive public pleasure to thousands of readers through soaring, successful sales of their stories on Amazon.
And whereas it is time for dinner.
And whereas the residents of the Dell have shown not only this fair city, of which, of course, I am the esteemed mayor, but the world, let's say the universe, the righteous, rigorous resilience of the retired.
And whereas we are all tired.
Now there be it declared by me, your esteemed mayor, that the Dell shall, from this day forward and forever, be deemed a permanent property protected from pilfering, plundering, pyromania, and the perpetrators of such. Out of the need to save your asses from all the greed of the corporate classes, you did what had to be done. You came together as one. If I may speak for all my fellow geezers and grannies who refuse to disappear, I hope we haven't overstayed our welcome, 'cause we're still here. You can't keep an old-timer down. You can't push your
sir.
You can't keep an old timer down. You can't put your elders around. Though you may not see us, we can make a big sound. You will never keep an old fogey down. No! You can't ever keep us down. And now it is my extreme pleasure to present to you, has anybody seen my keys to the city?
Again?
She moves it here, she moves it there, she moves it almost anywhere.
Goldilocks must stop rearranging all our lives.
That'd be a fairy tale.
Now I'm developing Mr. Jumbo's hives.
Though I move things here and there, I hope you don't think that I don't care. Only trying to put things in their proper place. And if there's something that you need, I'll check my big self-storage space.
Someone moved a tea tray that was hiding. Someone said it's from a bitter end.
But there will be no backsliding.
Goldilocks is at it again.
Someone's moved the pie left by the pie man.
Someone's chasing my little red hen.
Now we're back to normal, Simon.
Goldilocks, I know that it shocks, but
Goldilocks is at it
And remember, it is for all of you for whom the Dell tolls.
You'll never keep an old timer down. You can't push your elders around.
Though you may not see us, we can make a big sound.
You'll never keep an old fogey down.
No! You'll never ever keep us down.